Have you ever noticed something strange? Some mornings you eat a big breakfast before the gym. You feel full, you feel ready, but halfway through your workout, you feel tired and heavy. Then other mornings, you skip food completely. You feel a little nervous about it. But then something weird happens. You feel light, you feel sharp, you push harder than usual, and you wonder, wait, how is this possible? This is not just in your head. Something real is happening inside your body. And today, we are going to break it down in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you will understand why eating before exercise might not be doing what you think it does, and why sometimes an empty stomach could be your secret weapon. Let us start with the biggest belief almost everyone has. You need food before you work out. It sounds logical, right? Food gives you energy. So more food means more energy. No food means no energy. Simple math. But here is the problem. Your body does not work like a car. You do not put fuel in and use it right away. It is way more complicated than that. And once you understand how it really works, you will never look at your pre-workout meal the same way again. Let me explain what actually happens when you eat before the gym. You finish your meal, maybe some oatmeal, eggs, or a protein shake. You feel good, you feel ready, but here is the truth. That food is not powering your workout. Not yet, anyway. When food enters your stomach, it sits there for a while. Your stomach needs 2 to 5 hours just to break it down. Then it moves to your small intestine. Absorption takes even longer. We are talking 4 to 12 more hours before those nutrients are fully available. So that meal you just ate, your body will not actually use it until later tonight, maybe even tomorrow. So where does your workout energy come from? It comes from fuel that is already stored inside you. Fuel that has been there for hours or even days. This is the part most people never learn. Your body has two main fuel tanks. The first one is called glycogen. Think of glycogen as quick energy. It is stored in your muscles and liver. The average person has about 1,600 to 2,000 calories worth of glycogen ready to use. That is enough energy for a full day of normal activity. The second fuel tank is body fat. And this one is huge. Even a slim person carries tens of thousands of calories in stored fat. That is not emergency backup. That is a massive energy warehouse sitting right there, waiting to be used. Here is the key thing. Your body always picks the easiest fuel first. If glycogen is available, your body grabs it. It is faster and simpler. Fat takes more work to burn, so your body saves it for later. But what if glycogen starts running low? What if there is no new food coming in? That is when things get interesting. When you have not eaten for 12 to 16 hours, your glycogen starts to get used up. Not completely, but enough that your body notices. And your body is smart. It does not panic. It does not shut down. It just switches fuel sources. Your metabolism starts tapping into your fat stores. Fat cells release fatty acids into your blood. Your liver turns some of that fat into something called ketones. Ketones are another type of fuel. Your muscles can use them. Your brain can use them. This switch from burning sugar to burning fat is completely natural. It is how humans survived for thousands of years. Our ancestors did not have breakfast waiting for them every morning. They woke up hungry, and they had to move first before they could eat. Hunting, walking, climbing, all on an empty stomach. If their bodies became weak without food, they would have died, but they did not die, they thrived, because the human body was built to perform when food is scarce. This ability to switch between fuel sources has a name. It is called metabolic flexibility. A healthy metabolism should be able to burn sugar or fat depending on what is available. But here is the problem with modern life. Most people eat all day long: breakfast, snacks, lunch, more snacks, dinner, late night food. Your body never runs out of incoming sugar, so it never needs to practice burning fat. Over time, that fat burning system gets rusty. It is still there, but it is weak. That is why some people feel terrible when they skip a meal. Their body forgot how to use the backup fuel tank. Fasted exercise wakes that system back up. It reminds your body how to burn fat efficiently, and that leads to some pretty amazing changes inside you. Let us talk about hormones. When you eat, your body releases a hormone called insulin. Insulin tells your cells to store energy. It is a storage hormone. When insulin is high, fat stays locked inside your fat cells. You cannot burn it. When you exercise without eating, insulin stays low. That lock comes off. Fat becomes available. Studies show that exercising in a fasted state can increase fat burning by 20 to 30% compared to exercising after a meal. That is not opinion, that is science. At the same time, another hormone goes up, growth hormone. Growth hormone does two important things. First, it tells your fat cells to release more energy. Second, it protects your muscles from breaking down. When you fast, growth hormone rises. When you exercise, growth hormone rises. When you do both together, the effect multiplies. Some studies show growth hormone levels increasing several times above normal during fasted exercise. This is why people who train fasted often keep their muscle while losing fat. Their hormones are working together, not against them. So, there is another benefit that surprises a lot of people: mental clarity. When you fast, your liver makes ketones from fat. Ketones can cross into your brain. They provide clean, steady fuel for thinking. Many people report feeling calmer and more focused when they train without food. Their mind feels quiet. Their thoughts feel sharp. There is a reason for this. Fasting and exercise both increase something called BDNF. It is a protein that supports learning and memory. They also increase norepinephrine. That is a brain chemical linked to alertness and attention. Your brain is not shutting down without food. It is waking up. It is preparing you to perform. This is not a glitch. This is how your body was designed to work. If you are finding this helpful, I want to ask you a quick favor. Please hit the subscribe button for the Core Health channel. Also give this video a like and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Your support helps us keep making videos like this one. Now let us continue. Knowing that fasted exercise can work is one thing. Doing it the right way is another. Not all workouts are the same. Different types of exercise use different fuel sources. Low and moderate intensity exercise works best on an empty stomach. Think walking, light jogging, easy cycling, swimming at a relaxed pace. These activities rely mostly on fat for fuel. You can do them for a long time without feeling drained. This is the best place to start if you are new to fasted training. High intensity exercise is different. Sprinting, jumping, going all out on a bike or a rope. These activities need glycogen, they need quick energy. When your glycogen is already low from fasting, you might feel weaker at first. Does that mean you should never do intense exercise while fasted? Not exactly. Some research shows that after a few weeks, your body adapts. You can handle high intensity work even with less glycogen, but it takes time. You need to be patient. Rushing this process is where people get into trouble. Weight training falls in the middle. You can definitely lift weights while fasted. Growth hormone helps protect your muscles during the session. But what happens after your workout matters a lot. Your muscles need protein to repair and grow. If you train fasted and then wait too long to eat, you are missing the building blocks your body needs. So after fasted weight training, make sure to eat within a reasonable time. Give your muscles what they need to recover. Now, here is something important. Fasted exercise is not for everyone. Certain people should be very careful or avoid it completely. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, your body needs extra nutrition. This is not the time to experiment with fasting. If you have a history of eating disorders, fasted training can trigger unhealthy patterns. Please talk to a professional before trying it. If you have type 1 diabetes or use insulin, your blood sugar needs careful management. Fasting makes this more complicated and potentially dangerous. If you have kidney disease, if you are underweight, or if you take medications that need food, fasted exercise might not be safe for you. Even if you are healthy, your body will send you signals when something is wrong. Pay attention. Feeling dizzy is a warning sign. Heart palpitations that do not calm down are a warning sign. Feeling confused instead of focused is a warning sign. Extreme weakness or nausea are warning signs. These feelings are not proof that you are working hard. They are proof that something is off. Here is a simple rule. If symptoms do not improve after 10 to 15 minutes of rest and water, Stop the workout. Eat something light. There is no shame in listening to your body. Fasted exercise should feel controlled. It should feel manageable. It should never feel like punishment. Let's bring this all together. Working out on an empty stomach is not crazy. It is not extreme. It is not only for fitness experts or biohackers. It is simply a tool. And like any tool, it works best when you know how to use it. Your body was not designed to need constant food. It was designed to adapt. It was designed to switch fuel sources when needed. It was designed to protect important things like muscle when resources are limited. Fasted exercise just gives your body a reason to remember these skills. This does not mean you must always train without eating. It means you now understand how it works. You know when it might help, you know when it might hurt, and you know how to approach it safely without losing muscle or harming your health. The real goal here is not to suffer. The real goal is control. Control over your energy, control over your metabolism, control over how your body responds to food and movement. Most people go through life feeling like their energy is random. Some days good, some days bad, no idea why. But when you understand what is actually happening inside you, things start to make sense. You stop fearing hunger. You stop depending on pre-workout snacks. You start trusting your body to do what it was built to do. So here is my question for you. After hearing all of this, what do you think? Some fitness coaches say you should never exercise without eating. They say it is dangerous and will make you lose muscle. Other coaches say fasted training is the only way to get lean. They say eating before workouts is slowing you down. Both sides seem very confident. But now you have the real information. You know the science. You understand the biology. Where do you stand on this? Is fasted exercise overrated? Is it underrated? Or is it just misunderstood? Let me know in the comments. I genuinely want to hear your thoughts. And if this video helped you see your body in a new way, make sure you are subscribed to Core Health for more science-backed insights into how your body actually works. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.